I'm Lydia Ngwiri. I coordinate Counselling Department at PCEA Ongata Rongai. We are still continuing with the psychological response to COVID-19, and my area today is on young adults. Young adults are youth between the age of 19 years to the age of 30 years and thereabout. And these are mainly people who are at colleges, universities, and some are working either as interns or others are working permanently, but still living with their parents. But on the other hand, we still have young adults that have come home to live with their parents, either after their job is over or because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Today, we shall look at what stresses they are going through and what we can do to reduce this stress. We're also going to look at what the parents can do to help them as well as to improve their relationship. There are quite a number of challenges that these young adults are facing or they are experiencing. And one of them is just like everybody else, the challenge of uncertainty. When will this COVID-19 come to an end? When will I go back to my job? When will I finish my university? This comes with a lot of emotions such as anxiety, worry, and fear. The other challenge is on lack of freedom. These are young people who are used to be all over town. And like they keep on saying, they go party after party. Now they still want to do the same and come back home when they want and without questions. Another challenge is their studies. Some of them are in their last year in college or university. Others are doing their last lap on their masters, and they do not know where they are at this particular time. That gives them a lot of worry and a lot of fear. Others are worried about their job. They had just gotten a job. I know somebody who had gotten a job in March and only worked for 2 months, and then the job is over. Others are doing their internship. Some of them are able to do it at home, but others cannot do it because they demand a few things to work with and they cannot do it at home, and that is giving them a lot of worry. Dealing with the parents is another issue. These people think that parents are outdated and controlling, and therefore there is an issue of relationship with their parents. There's also demand for money. These are people who are used to allowances once a month. Others are given every week for their upkeep, and now the money is not there and they cannot be given money because they are not going to school. That gives them a lot of issues and a lot of stress. All this has brought about strain in relationship between them and their parents, as well as with other siblings. What then do we do? I'm going to address the young adults themselves first. 1, freedom comes with responsibility. There is no freedom without responsibility. So the young adults must realize it is time that has never been experienced before. No one who is alive has experienced this one in this world. And therefore, taking things for granted is risking your life and that of others. I wish you would only risk your life without risking the life of others. So we want to go for party after party and come back home, and we are putting others in danger. Let us remember, we shall not be like this forever. It is only for some time. Others are escaping from stress by drinking and also use of social media. What we should realize as young adults that we are only getting into addictions that will be a problem later in life. And those addictions will give us disorder. Others are getting influenced by media into strange sexual attitudes, values, and beliefs. And all these will lead to sexual deviations that will give us problems later in life. Studies are another issue. If there is a project that you can do now, do it. Go through your college work and see how you can benefit from it. It is time for innovativeness. You have seen some students from Kenyatta University even doing what the country is looking for. It is your time to come up with creative ideas that can help this country and that can earn you money even after COVID-19. So it is time for innovativeness. If you keep yourself free from drugs and from media, have a plan for the day so that you can deal with boredom. You can help in house chores. You can do some games. You can do walking. You can also learn new skills. You can learn how to cook. You can learn how to do some farming. You can plant some crops and so on. Just keep yourself busy and have a plan schedule. Be positive, all will be well. If you had just gotten a job or internship, worry not, for worry will not change anything. If it means that you're going to repeat a college year, it's okay because it has happened before. Repeating your college year or university year, it is okay if that's what's supposed to happen. Don't forget that after COVID-19, opportunities will open far and wide. Dealing with the parents. Remember that your parents have their stresses. Don't make things worse. Understand that they are not going to change their character. So look for ways and means of living and coping with them. Your mother, your father are not going to change. The way they have always been, they are going to be like that. So learn how to live with them. Understand they will not give you what you want at this particular time. They have been giving you allowances, but it is not possible with the financial crisis that families are experiencing now. Maybe you can be given some money for credit or for bundles, some money for your upkeep, maybe for the girls, for their upkeep and so on, but don't expect much from your parents. And for the parents, the young adults need your presence. And therefore, when we come into conflict, please correct them with love. Don't correct them in front of other children who are younger than them. Be careful what you tell them because they are very sensitive at this particular time. Also, be firm as far as your decisions are concerned. They cannot be allowed to do what they want. You cannot allow them to leave the house, come back when they want, and they are not concerned about others. So be firm in your decision. If you said you are going to quarantine them, if they have been away for some time, let it be. Understand they are also stressed and listen to them keenly. Listen to their concerns and listen to their feelings and their thoughts. Give them hope, for all is not lost. Forget previous grievances, not reminding them what they did in the past. It is not time to open the wounds that have been there. It is time for forgiveness and forgetting what has happened in the past. Learn to forgive each other. We as parents, we shall make mistakes, and the young people will make mistakes. We need to forgive each other as much as possible. Therefore, minimize conflict as much as possible. If it is possible to give them some money for airtime and for personal upkeep, please do so. If it is not possible, then let them know that it is not possible and tell them in a language that they can understand. And finally, put God first. Ask Him to give you the strength and the grace to handle every situation, as all will be well. I have addressed the parents and I have addressed the young adults. I would wish you as a parent would let the young adults listen to the video themselves, because it will be easier for them to understand when they listen rather than when you tell them what to do. Thank you so much, and may God bless.